Hey everyone, welcome back to the Unfinished Projects Club. My name is Jen. I am your chaos crafter extraordinaire. So what we are going to do today is we are going to kit down a diamond painting. I recently finished Got a Secret by Chris Ortega from Diamond Art Club, and I will post or insert a picture and or a little video clip of her and all her fabulousness here. So yeah, it's been a little bit since I've finished her, but I'm gonna go ahead and kit down. So I have my drill storage here. This is a newer thing for me. There's some stored in here. I don't have tons yet. So that's why right now I can kind of fit it all in one box. That's probably gonna change eventually. Right now the plan is my squares and my rounds are both together. But my plan is to kind of keep certain kinds separate in the fact that like here I've got, if you can't tell, a kit that I did from Amazon. I don't know what kinds of drills these are, so the quality is in question. Who knows? It could be resin, could be acrylic. I'm not an expert at determining that, but I'm going to label these for this project separately for Diamond Art Club, DAC. I did go ahead and make the bags for everything. I don't have just bags inserted into the spots yet in my box. We'll set this aside for a moment. I have my drills in this art dock case. So right here, these two are ABs, so I'm gonna set those aside for a moment. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead here and put these away. And I just pulled a sticker off of this guy. Look at that. These are ready to come off. So, like I said, my storage here is, it's newer. I also started putting the bags in front of the cards. I don't know why. It kind of makes more sense to put them behind. But yeah. So we shall do this. I pre-prepped these bags, like I said, because I figured that is not something you wanted to that is not something you wanted to sit through with me, watching me put stickers on bags. So yeah, I did that on my own. How do you all store your excess diamonds? Obviously, this idea with the box and the bags and the cards, you know, with the numbers on them and stuff, this came from originally, I think, from Admire Zest. And she's the one that kind of started that. I'm fixing these because, like I said, I had the bags in front of the card. Don't know why I did that. Anyways, yeah, she kind of started the bags with in the little photo box, shoebox idea, as far as I've always been aware. And that just seemed to make the most sense to me. So it's kind of what I ended up going with. this box in particular came from Flawsome Crafter on Etsy. The idea seemed really neat. And yeah, getting some foam board, cutting it down and making cards is a relatively simple project. Pardon me. But I decided to kind of go ahead and purchase it through them, because I just I know myself, you know. I know that if I sit there and say, okay, I'm going to do this project, I'll wait and I'll wait and I'll wait, and I will never get it done. So I went ahead and just kind of bought everything I needed. The only thing I had to do was put the stickers on the cards, the number stickers. But beyond that, it was kind of already put together for me. I did buy these little, I don't know if you can see them, these foam inserts to kind of fill the empty space for now while I am building my stash. Tons of 310 here. And drills sticking in the bottle. Put that there. 311. So yeah, that's I got through there. Now, when I expand to other boxes, I already, you know, I have basic measurements and all of that here, so it shouldn't be hard for me to just do the next one myself. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd take the pre-assembled route initially. This kit I got off of a D-stash. So it was not one of their more recent, not too many of those left, more recent round kits where apparently the drill fields have tightened up greatly. I'm curious to try those eventually. That was like my biggest complaint, was that getting drills to line up nicely when there was more wiggle room than I would have liked. It wasn't fun. I get overly picky about how my drills line up, but that's a me problem. Definitely a me problem. Yeah, I'm one of those people that takes forever on a square because, again, it's got to be perfect. But beyond that, the kit was nice. I did add a few enhancements. It came with 2 ABs. Because like I said, I think it was an older DAC kit. And I wanted a little bit more bling. So I did get a couple extra ABs and fairy dust. From DP with Sparklers. That was kind of fun to go through, look at it, decide, okay, where do I want to jazz this up just a bit more. Finding colors that worked was more challenging, but that was before I knew that on DP with Sparklers Facebook page, they have like a document that really lays everything out by color to make it a lot easier to find your placements. So going forward, I now know they have that. So it won't be quite as bad. When I want to do that again. Because y'all, I have some older diamond painting kits. I actually started diamond painting a long time ago. I first saw like an ad for something about it on Facebook. This was before I was married again. This was before the vid. Gosh, this was probably like 7, 8 years ago at least. There was no DAC at the time. Mainly, if you wanted diamond painting kits, you could get some on Amazon. You got them off AliExpress. Sometimes you could find a decent one on Etsy. I don't even know if resin drills were like a commonplace thing at the time. I know a lot of those canvases probably don't even have poured glue. They might have double-sided adhesive because they have the white paper covering. So these kits, I have some kits that have been sitting around for a while. Like making sure that you're using licensed art even. Because like I said, I bought some off of AliExpress. So I don't even know if those are kits you'd ever want to see me working on, to be honest with you. Because I know, making sure you're buying licensed work, supporting the artist. I know what a big issue that is. And like I said, some of these kits I bought before there was even a Diamond Art Club. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if you don't want to ever see those make an appearance on my channel, because they are things that I would like to get done. But maybe those are things that I'm going to have to work on off channel. You'll have to let me know. You won't hurt my feelings either way. If you're like, nope, keep that to yourself, you heathen. Or, you didn't know at the time, go for it. I'm just fixing some of these weirdly placed bags while I'm doing this. There's one. That's going to be haunting me for a while, I can tell already. I almost did it again. But anyway, yeah, please let me know, because I probably have like 5, 6, maybe 7 of those types of kits. They are very old, questionable drill quality. Because I took a long break from diamond painting. So I bought those kits. Kind of had every intention to keep on diamond painting. And it just, I didn't, you know. I've mentioned before, I squirrel. When I got back into diamond painting, that's also about the time I got back into crocheting. I started crocheting back in like junior high. I bought a little kit. It was like a $1 kit. You could send in your $1 and a coupon from a magazine, and they'll send you the complete kit. It was a little teeny tiny little thing, but it taught you how to cross stitch. And that's how I learned. I want to say it was like a little koala bear or something. It was cute. But I was all in at that point. After that, I was like, wow, this is fun. So, I mean, I've cross-stitched for over half my life. And then I stopped doing it for a while. No particular reason. I just kind of outgrew my obsession. And didn't cross stitch for a long time. And then when diamond painting came out and I realized that this is all based on DMC, the same codes that they use for embroidery floss, and oh my gosh, there's these gorgeous full pattern cross stitch patterns that people, full coverage cross stitch patterns that people convert to diamond paintings. What? Oh, I want to do that. So then I was like, okay, that's the kind of diamond painting I want to do. And oh, now I want to cross stitch this too. So I picked cross stitch back up again, which gave me less time to diamond paint. So yeah, it got put away for some time, for a little while. And then recently I found an old kit, finished it up, and I was like, okay, I'm back into this again. But with that came some very old diamond painting kits that, like I said, are probably not licensed art, questionable quality, but I want to get them done. So you all will have to let me know in the comments your opinion on that. If I have to keep them off channel, I will keep them off channel. Not a big deal. Don't wanna step on any toes, upset anybody. Of course, in the past year or so that I've been back into diamond painting, I've had this nasty habit of buying more kits than I can complete. So there is that. I have lots now. Told myself I wasn't going to do it, and then I did. Kept seeing artwork that I was like, ooh, that's cool. Gotta have that. Ooh, need that. Oh, you know. So, yeah. So I've got a few. More than a few. More than I would care to admit. Not as many as some people do. I mean, I've seen some people out there, you know, 50, 60, 70 kits. I am not there. And if you are, good on you. Give me time and me join you. I'm trying very hard to be good. Very hard. Especially these days. Like I said before, I have my son's in college now. I try to help him out where I can. And don't tell anybody, but hubby and I are planning a cruise next year. I turn 50 next year. We took the kids and his mother, well, she took herself, but she came along on a cruise for his 50th. Getting pieces of cardboard everywhere, sorry. So we thought it'd be kind of fun to do for mine as well. Now, we are not taking the kids on this one. I have no qualms about inviting people, but it's kind of going to be a more expensive trip. I had the goal to go to Hawaii before I die. And yeah, we're taking a cruise to Hawaii and French Polynesia. So it's a little bit more on the pricier side. Luckily, we've got over a year until this cruise. So I've got some time to save up some fundage. But yeah, I need to be good about my purchase habits if I want to be able to save fundage for said cruise. I absolutely love cruising. I've been on a couple now. My husband and I, we went on one on our honeymoon too. That one was wonderful. We did so many things that I had never done before. Snorkeling, scuba diving. We went horseback riding on that one. I'd never done stuff like that before. This one like I said, my parents went to Hawaii on their honeymoon. Absolutely loved it. They always talked about it. So I was like, all right, I need to go to Hawaii someday. I just never have. So what better way to do it? Well, except for on a cruise ship, in my opinion. The other cool thing about this is that I barely ever left the Eastern time zone. I've left it a couple of times on cruises when we have hit the Atlantic time zone for a day or two. But beyond that, no. I am not very well traveled. And boy, oh boy, am I going to leave the Eastern time zone for this one. Like jet lag. A piece of dryer sheet. Yeah, there will be some jet lag involved with this one, which cool. I mean, like I said, I've never experienced that. I'm all about it. I'm all about the new experiences. And I'm still resorting bags here. I don't know why I was doing it that way. Yeah, we're going to continue to kit this down. I was gonna, for my ABs and my specials, I actually have this smaller box. I'm gonna put those into here in these bags. I have the ABs that the kit came with, as well as the specials that I purchased from DP with Sparklers. I'll probably post pictures once I'm done and put those on Instagram. But for now, I am going to say, see ya. Thanks for coming. I will see you next time. Hope you had fun hanging out with me while we chit-chatted. If you want to see more chaos, more projects, more me going off on tangents, hit subscribe, join the club, bring your whips along. Until next time, keep crafting, keep chatting, and remember, leaving projects unfinished is kind of the whole point around here. Until next time, I will see ya. Bye-bye.